On today's live daily news, construction continues through San Angelo streets, and we have an update on all of them. First Financial hosted their annual day of service for Columbus Day, and a look at this week's weather. Plus, Cole Hauser, the star of Yellowstone, joins the show to announce his brand new coffee line. All this plus more. I'm Matt Trammell, and this is Live. But before we get to the news, hey, small business owners and entrepreneurs, the Governor's Small Business Summit is coming to San Angelo on October 19th. This event brings together resource providers and subject matter experts to provide key insights on critical business topics. Connect with the resources needed to start, strengthen, and grow your business at the Governor's Small Business Summit, San Angelo. Register now at gov.texas.gov/events. That's gov.texas.gov/events. Now on to the news. We start the show today with some updates on the road construction going on across town. First, the College Hills construction is moving along and almost ready to wrap up. As of today, Phase 1 began with utility work on the north side, Millbrook to Avenue N, followed by reconstruction of the roadway. The south side will follow. Sewer and water utilities on the north side are 100% complete. Water utilities are also 100% complete. North and south low water crossings are both done and open. Wastewater and stormwater construction from Vista Del Arroyo to Loop 306 is now underway. The other big project underway is on Howard Street. Crews are working on installing utility lines from Jomar to Stanton Street. This spot of Howard is closed until October 16th, so heads up when you're in the area. This project is a part of the rebuild from Pecos to Edmond. It is scheduled to be completed this spring. In other news today, of course, today is Columbus Day or Indigenous People Day, and with that, First Financial Bank held their 8th annual day of service. Every year, the bank's employees are given the chance to volunteer on their day off. This year, our local First Financial location volunteered at the Angelo State Park, Habitat for Humanity's Restore facility, Family Shelter, the San Angelo Early Childhood Center, United Way of the Concho Valley, Fort Concho, and the Baptist Memorial Retirement Center. On top of the local group, First Financial had over 1,000 employees volunteer across their nearly 80 locations. Also today, the city of San Angelo is mourning the loss of longtime philanthropist in San Angelo, Judith Hirschfield. Miss Hirschfield passed away suddenly on Saturday night. She and her husband David, the founder of Hirschfield Steel, has given a lot to the community, including funding the Concho Valley Pauses building. Here at San Angelo Live, we wish the best for the entire family. Of course, we couldn't have the show today without an update about what's going on in the Middle East. Over the weekend, you likely saw the war begin once again between the Jews and Muslims in Israel. On Saturday, the Islamic extremist group Hamas took a large group of hostages. In a new statement today, the leader has confirmed that they will start killing those hostages if Israel continues airstrike on Gaza. Our local Congressman August Pfluger called the terroristic attack barbaric and horrific. We will keep our eye close to the situation and keep you updated on SanAngeloLive.com. Moving into weather, you may not thought it would have ever got here, but those fall temperatures are finally here. Today, highs were only in the 80s. It will get a little bit warmer as we get into the middle of the week, but by Friday, those 80-degree temperatures will be back. No rain in the forecast, but of course, we'll keep you updated on weather all week. Finally, the Angelo State Rams are looking at a huge week as they face against the Texas A&M Kingsville Javelinas. This Saturday, Cover One analyst Ryan Chadwick caught up with head coach Jeff Giersch before the big matchup. But before we get to that, here's a quick message from the Bass Bunch.
Do you have a child with special needs? Well, we have a special day of fun just for you. It's the Fall Festival for Children with Special Needs, sponsored by Jim Bass Ford and San Angelo Live. Join us at Jim Bass Ford Thursday, October 26th from 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. for games, prizes, refreshments, and candy. Free for children with special needs and their families. The 2023 Fall Festival at Jim Bass Ford at the corner of Houston Hart and Arden Road. Don't miss it.
The Angelo State Rams were idle last weekend for a bye, but returned to action this Saturday on the road at Texas A&M Kingsville. Head coach Jeff Giersch held his weekly press conference at the Janelle Center this morning, and I asked him if the Rams' week off was beneficial. Here's what Coach Giersch had to say. All right, Coach. Had an off week last week going into play Kingsville at Kingsville. Just first off, just go and just talk about what y'all have done this week and how that has helped y'all prepare for Kingsville.
Yeah, well, we've done a lot of things. We rested some guys, got some guys some time off, so to speak, in the sense of teamwork, and they're still doing all the individual and that. But rested the main guys that have been getting a lot of reps and continued to build depth. We got a lot of reps in with our younger players out of it, and that was the biggest part. Continue to build that depth, and get our guys healthy. Coming back into it, but maintaining great competition in practice and doing that. We probably went 25 minutes each day in practice of offense versus defense and getting the young guys a ton of reps, and that is something that we pride ourselves in. Getting our guys better and better, developing players over years and that kind of thing. So that was huge for us this week. We spent a lot of time on special teams. We did focus on that quite a bit, and just in preparation. We spent a little bit of time with Kingsville, working on, what we've seen so far, but putting a total game plan together. That'll be starting this week.
And Coach, Kingsville is going to be a tough matchup. It always is. How confident are y'all going into this one with the extra preparation time? Basically got everyone healthy at this point.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any big injuries, but what's the overall team feeling heading into preparation now for?
Yeah, we feel good. We feel good going into it. Kingsville's a very good football team. They're coached well. They have a lot of talent down there. So, we're excited to go out and play this game. It's a great matchup for us. And, our kids are just ready to get back on the field and play again. The bye week, it's beneficial to some at some point. Even to Angelo State, it is beneficial to get guys healthy, but it's also a deterrent. You want to keep on rolling, and you've won 2 straight. You want to get back on the field as fast as you can. So, our confidence level going into it's high. We got a good football team, and when you play in the Lone Star Conference, you're going to face really good football all year. So, we're excited to go down there and give ourselves a great test with Kingsville and see where we stand.
You say you got a lot of young guys, a lot of reps in practice this week. Are there any any names out there that some guys that really just kind of stood out?
Well, it's a lot of the freshmen. The guys that are truly redshirted this year. Watching those young guys just continue to get better and better and better. Just a ton of football players that have done that. If I name one, they're gonna get mad at me for not naming them all. But just a lot of young talent. And the other thing is, a couple of transfers we had brought in that hadn't broke into that too deep yet, or right at it, and we're trying to get them more reps and in what we're doing both offensively and defensively. So a lot of those guys just continue that development. But I'm excited about the young guys in the program and where it can lead to down the road.
Gersh said that Kingsville is a well-coached football team, but his Rams should be ready to go. Angelo State needs another conference win this weekend to keep pace with the other current conference leaders. Kickoff is scheduled for 7 p.m. And of course, for more sports around the Concho Valley and beyond, be sure to check in every day at sanangelolive.com/sports.
Ew, that sounds gross.
Right now, get 15% off carpet cleaning from Carpet Tech.
All right, well, for our interview segment today, we're not exactly going to have an interview here in the studio, but instead, we went to that opening of the new Free Rein coffee that once was Longhorn coffee, of course. Cole Hauser was there, gave a few words, also Carl Pfluger and the rest of the owners there for the new Free Rein coffee. So with that, here is them earlier today.
Joined us a little over a year ago on this deal, and we truly have something extremely special here, and we're going to take this brand nationwide. We're kicking off this week. This is one of our first stops here, and we're super excited about the brand that we're building. It's a coffee company, but it's also a lifestyle brand, and we've got the best team. I'm going to introduce our team real quick. Arlen, she's our CEO. She started October 1st.
Put your hands together for this girl.
Yeah. And then Steve, where's Steve at?
Right here.
All right, Steve runs our San Angelo office here and does a great job. Crystal, where's Crystal?
over here, sir.
Okay, Crystal over here. She's our master roaster here, and she's going to school. And what do you use? Going to be a level 3 by this time next year.
Yes, sir.
So, which is
sure will.
like the sommelier of wine. I mean, she will. We're really excited to have her here. Super loyal, and does a great job. And we're gonna create a lot of really good different flavors and a lot of different coffee. And so she's in charge of all that. Is Susan here?
No, she's in Montana.
Okay. All right. Anna, where's Anna? Is she here?
She's inside. Anna's making coffee.
Okay.
Yep.
And this Paul's partner from the very beginning when we first started talking to Deckers a year ago, and our inspiration came from a couple different things: what Black Rifle's been able to do, and just the loyal following that they've been able to do, and also we have another partner, Aaron Marquez, who started a tequila company, and he had Mark Wahlberg as a celebrity, and so we tried to take a page out of that playbook, and I blame on my wife. She actually came up with goals. She's like, if you're going to come up with a coffee company,
right?
Yeah, that's the guy. So, we flew out to Florida, met with Cole. He'd been pitched by a lot of different coffee companies, Black Rifle being one of them, and we hit it off. And I think over dinner we had a handshake agreement. Yeah, been off to the races. And Cole's not, I don't know a whole lot of celebrities, but Cole is super engaged in this thing. He is on every single phone call. He's our creative director, has unbelievable ideas, and just, I mean, the brand, which you guys will see go out this week, we've got the best marketing team, the best people involved, and a lot of these ideas are Cole's, and I, like I said, I think it's going to resonate with the world. We think Starbucks is on one far side, Black Rifle's on the other, and there's a huge middle ground that we're trying to capture. And so we're really excited about that.
I live in Midland, so I appreciate y'all letting me come here and be a part of this. And I heard somebody came up to Cole and said, we appreciate you being a part of this and with the San Angelo community. And I just want to say that this San Angelo is going to be very important to this brand. And it started here. It's going to have roots here. How that exactly looks will be determined by a number of things. But everybody that's represented here is very important to us. And so just know that San Angelo is very deep. Obviously, the Flugers are here. But we want this to touch every aspect of the globe. I know that sounds fantastic, but because it is. I mean, the vision of Free Rein is that nothing is holding you back from pursuing your dreams. There's a lot of people sitting here right now, standing here right now, that represent what this brand is. And maybe you knew that, maybe you didn't, but now there's something that you can associate with, just like every brand has an association with something. Free Rein is one of the things. You can read Arlen's shirt. You know, Red Steagall did a famous poem called Ride for the Brand, and that means there's meaning behind that. And I think that's what we want to represent. That when you lock onto something, when you commit to something, it is going to be accomplished. You're going to dream big, you're going to work hard. And so I think at the end of the day, this town, this community, with the rodeo, with every aspect of it, the ranching, the farming, there used to be some oil and gas companies here, but they left and in the 80s went to Midland. But there's still that aspect of that community here that we all aspire to be Free Rein. And so I just want to thank every single person here. My wife's not here with me today. She's at home taking care of some family stuff. But we're going to, as Carl said, we started this in College Station. Cole was on CBS, did the coin toss for a big game there. We're here. We're going to be in Midland. We're going to be on the Today Show on Wednesday. So be looking for that. Cole's going to talk about that. And I just want to say, without these two guys here, this brand wouldn't be here. Cole is bought in like nobody, just like I am, and he's riding for the brand just like I am, and Carl as well. Y'all know Carl. He's done well. A lot of people here have done well. And when we say we're going to do something, we're going to do it. And so we know there's other coffee companies here in this town. There's other coffee companies in the world, but we want to embody a vision of a lifestyle that brings everything together. We're not one side. We're not the other. We're all. So I just wanted to say that, Cole, if you have any words or you want to echo that.
Last thing I'd say too is like Paul said. I mean, San Angelo's been voted the most Western town 4 years in a row, or something like that. And you know, we want to make this our home. We want to. Everything's going to start here and go nationwide. So we think it's going to be great for the community. Cole's bought in. We're going to try to get him to the rodeo. I told him it's the 4th best rodeo in the U.S. So try to get him. Second.
That's your rodeo man right
first. Yeah. So
sell yourself short now.
We're bought in and we're excited about what we're starting here, and like I said, it all starts there.
So Carl and obviously Paul covered a lot. First time they've ever talked in public, so I won't say too much more other than it's a real honor to be here, to know where it all started. You know, and I was talking to Arlen yesterday. You know, to be able to come here and actually see it and understand it is a big thing for me. That makes me be able to go out into the marketplace and even sell it more. And I think, you know, you always have to start with the roots. And it's kind of cool that you guys have a little garden here, but this is going to grow. This company's going to grow. So thank you so much for coming.
When it comes to unique pieces you can't find anywhere else, KOS Diamonds and Coins is your one-stop shop. With over 24 years in the diamond and coin industry, KOS Diamonds and Coins is West Texas's choice for diamonds, jewelry, coins, silver, and gold. Owner Bill KOS stands by his work and offers free consultations, including estate jewelry. Don't just trust anyone with your valuables. Come see the staff at KOS at 1016 West Beauregard in San Angelo. All right, thanks for watching, guys. This has been the live daily news show for this Monday. We'll be here all week long, so make sure you come back. We'll get you wrapped up with all the news that happened in San Angelo today, and, of course, interview to keep you entertained along the way. For everybody here at the team at San Angelo Live, I'm Matt Trammell. We'll see you guys tomorrow.